Hi guys, welcome back to my channel yet again. This is going to be a homeschool haul. Like I promised in the previous video, I didn't want to include my homeschool haul together with the homemaking haul because I thought it would be a long video. So today I'm going to show you the things that I have thrifted for our homeschool because I want to encourage you ladies to be economical even when it comes to your homeschool. Look around, be thrifty. I'm going to show it a Bible study with the kids around the character study of thriftiness. So as we're going to start, you can grab your drink of choice. My daughter made me a Romani cream cappuccino. It's very delicious. So grab your beverage of choice and let's get right into the haul. First up, I'm going to start with this globe that I got for 60 Rand from the thrift store. I love this globe. So the thing is, the reason why I don't want to have a homeschool room anymore, I used to have in the first year of our homeschooling and I decided it's not working, but I was contemplating on having a homeschool room again this year, of which I already made plans and planned it out and started saving for it. But then now I realize that I don't want to do it anymore. Why? Because I want to I want my home to be a learning environment. I don't want a homeschool to be detached from normal living. You know, I don't want the focus of homeschool to be school. I want the focus of our homeschool to be home. I've changed the way I think to where how can I create my home to become a learning environment, to be able to harness learning, and then this can actually spark a conversation. So I just put it there also to spark curiosity and to spark a love for learning. So got that for 60 Rand, quite happy. And then I'll go on to this basket. If you watched my previous day in the life, I was using that in that video. So this holds our stationery. I put it on the table each day as we begin our homeschooling day. So I fill it up with the stationery. I'll actually insert a B-roll to show you this caddy in action. Moving along, I also got this scratch map. Just insert a B-roll of this map open because I don't think I can open it up right here and then show you everything. So this is just a scratch map. I love how it looks. It's so minimal. And another thing that I'm going for actually is I don't want to turn my home into like a kindergarten class or something like that where it's very colorful. I've got a very neutral scheme going on, and then I switch it up in spring. In spring I add a bit of greenery and green colors to decorate, and then in Christmas I do red. But sometimes throughout the year I just like it to be muted. I like it to have my neutral colors. So I love that this map is very neutral, and you can see that I'm using the caddy basket. It's neutral, and my globe, it's neutral, it's black, and it goes very well with my color scheme. There was another globe same day at the thrift store. It was very huge, it had buttons, but it was very colorful, and then I opted for this one instead because it matched everything. And you're gonna see that across the board. Oh, these ones are very heavy. So these ones are bookends, right, for books. I got these. This looks like an Egyptian mummy or something. Yes, so I got these two very, 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 very heavy, solid bookends. These I got for 30 Rand a pair for this pair. It was only 30 Rand. This was a steal. Love that. Then I got this recipe book stand or something because I once got another one from the thrift store. It's a black one I use in my kitchen. So I got this one because I got this primarily for copy work. So my kids, when they do copy work, they can just put the book there, how it looks. So she will put it there on the table and then she can copy it out, whatever the case may be. It was just only 10 Rand. Okay, then I got these flash cards. Got your multiplication flashcards, you've got your addition ones, and it's the long addition, and then you've got the division and you've got the subtraction. So this one, I love that I can use it in a number of ways, because sometimes when you want to do maths on a lighter note, then I will just take this out for her, and then we'll just do practice, and then she'll also do her mental maths. And then sometimes we call it a day. We'll catch up another day. Then I got this shape sorter for my 3-year-old. So let me just open it up. This one was 35 Rand, before I forget. Okay, this is how it looks. So it's got two shapes missing. I thought it's not a big deal. I love the fact that this thing moves. So even when I'm teaching time, which even for my first grader, that's what we're doing. So it works for my little one and even my first grader. That, and sometimes just setting it out for him, and then it keeps him engaged for a while when we do our homeschool, if we don't want him to interrupt us. Then I also got binders. Like, binders are important, especially, you know, for portfolios, stuff like that. So this binder, I actually got it with these inside. And then all the files, I get all my files from there, and all the files are 2 Rand. So I got all my files. I only buy white or black. And I have their portfolios in something that is black or white. Then I get to put a nice cover for them. I created in Canva, and then I put it in here. It gets to look nice and bright for them also. And then I also put, maybe if they want colorful dividers, I will put that. But for the most part, I want it to be basic, neutral, so that I can use it for a number of things if I wish. I got this the great big art. So this is an art book. You see at the shops it would retail for 240, but the price is on the inside. I got it for 20 Rand. So I got it for 20 Rand. Love this art book. It's filled with so many things that they can do, like marbling, world art. So it's tabbed, and it tells you what you need, you know, so I can look if they're telling me that they want to do a certain project. So I look at the list, and then I can check if we have the stuff on hand. If we don't, then I can quickly create a shopping list, and when I go, I know that for this project they're gonna need this. So it helps me not to spend hours and hours on Pinterest trying to find art activities, because my kids love to do art, especially on Fridays, because my grade one learner doesn't have anything that is scheduled for Friday, except that she can do whatever she wants. So she typically likes doing a whole lot of art and going outside and being in nature. She actually even collects like fire ants and creates a home for them. So love. This has helped me a ton when it comes to those art projects. I think I will then go on to readers. What is a homeschool haul without books, right? So I'm going to start off with, I got these books, the Usborne books. I got 3 of them, Usborne books, and they were 10 Rand. They actually are like new. So I got David Copperfield. Then I got A Tale of Two Cities. And then I got Journey to the Center of the Earth. My 10-year-old loves reading, so I need to be stocked up. Actually, these ones, she will go through them. Like, this one she'll read maybe to my 7-year-old. This she would probably read in just a few minutes. And then I also got a Dr. Seuss, Oh, the Places You Will Go. This was also was it 10 Rand? I think this was also 10 Rand. It's new. And then let's move along to read alouds. I got I Am David. It was covered in plastic. I got for 5 Rand, if you can see there. This is covered in plastic, but I'm going to remove the plastic, and it's in good condition. Then I got this vintage one, the Call of the Wild by Jack London. I got the famous A Child's Garden of Verses. Okay, and then this one was, I think these ones were 5 rand. Yeah, this one was 5 rand. If you can see, the Call of the Wild was 5 rand. And this one was also 5 rand. Then I got Anne of Green Gables. This one I got for 20. I remember, yeah, here's the 20. This one I got for 20 rand. Then I got Bridge to Terabitha. This one I got for 5 rand. Yeah, this one was 5 rand. And then I got the Toothpaste Millionaire. This one I think was also 5 rand. Yeah, because I remember with these ones they were put in a section where they said all books are 5 rand, so I got this one as well. Then I got The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and by Mark Twain, and this one was 10 rand. This one was 10 rand. And then those are our storybooks and read alouds. I also have another pile that I bought, but this one I just put together with our Bible stuff. So I'm trying to categorize this whole. So I then went and got Mandela books. These Mandela books, I use them as my decorative books in the living room. This one had a slip cover. I took it off. I took off the dust cover. This one was 20 rand. These Mandela books, I paid a bit more on them because I thought they were very good books, like hardcover, and I could use them with or without the dust covers. Okay, this one says I remember Nelson Mandela. This one doesn't have a price, but I think I paid 20 also for this one, 20 rand. So 20 rand is $1, basically rounded off. This one I paid 35. This one is Nelson Mandela Conversation with Myself, with a foreword from President Barack Obama. So here's the book. So these ones, like, I put in my living room as like decorative books, and it's a nice book to grab and also read to them. And then this one, Nelson Mandela, just looking for the price if it's in there. This one is more of a picture. It's full of pictures, this one. Like, this one is full of pictures. And then Nelson Mandela, an inspirational leader. So this one, I think I also paid 20 for this one. So got a bunch of Mandela books. Actually, a stack of Mandela books. There's that. Moving right along. We are almost there. I got this box of Live a Life of Gratitude, A Grateful Heart. These are gratitude cards. So what I like to do with them in the morning, so I use them as conversation starters. Just after breakfast, I would give them to my kids. It's got a scripture and then a nice quote at the back. So this one says, happiness is itself a kind of gratitude. And then it will have Psalms 118 verse 21. Lord, I will give you thanks, for you answered me. You have become my salvation. I have these as conversation starters. So this is part of our morning basket. Then I'm going to go into some books. I got this one, Awesome God, to read to them. And then I got A Little Girl After God's Own Heart. And then I got What is God Like? These are really, really good books. And all those I got for 5 rand. I think, let me just show you, because they tend to write them on the inside. Okay, these ones, they don't have the prices, but this one says 15 rand. So probably this one I got for 15 rand. But I know typically books like this, they usually go for 5 rand. So this one I got for 15 rand. So I'm assuming 10 rand, 15 rand, but that's the price I usually get those for. Then I got this Women of the Bible devotions for girls. So this one is a nice devotion starring all the women of the Bible. So it's nice because I've got 3 girls and it's nice to just go through that with them. And then how much did I get this one for? I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I got this one for 2 rand. Because there's a place in the thrift store where they sell books for 2 rand. I think I got that from that pile, and it's a really, really good devotional. And it was retailing for 150, but I got it for 2 rand. And then I got this one. This one was 15 rand. The price is still inside. The classic children's Bible storybook. And this one, when I went to the Christian bookstore, it's actually retailing for $3.99. So imagine if I went in there, of which I love supporting them, but if I went in there, I would have paid 400 for this, but going through to the thrift store, I end up getting this for 15 rand. So that's why I'm saying it's a very economical way to homeschool. And then I got DVDs, good old DVDs, Traits of Faith, so it's lessons in wisdom, forgiveness, truthfulness, and more. And this is like cartoons. These ones I love for my 3-year-old because at least he can learn, he can learn character traits, good stories, learn about the Bible in a very interactive and a very simple way that appeals to him. Okay, and this one is faith training, lessons in bravery, confidence, sharing, and more. Okay, that's another DVD. And these DVDs, I also love them even when we're traveling. And then faith builders, lessons in courage, respect, responsibility, and more. So this one is, you see, it's one collection. Okay, and then this one is the Jesus Storybook Bible, Volume 4. And then I also got the Volume 2 of it. And then this one is the Fruits of the Spirit. And this one is the Hometown Heroes, 3 Christian music videos. Okay, so all of these, I got them for 5 rand each. They were all 5 rand each. And then I got, this one is quite big. I got a lap desk. Okay, I got a lap desk. So sometimes when I'm reading in the living room, maybe we're sitting on the couch, and my 10-year-old wants to be a part of, like, wants to sit where we are sitting, so she tends to take this lap desk and just sit on the carpet and then write her work there. Like I said, like for us, we homeschool everywhere in the house, so that's why we have this lap desk. Whenever she feels like she doesn't want to be on the dining table, she wants to sit somewhere else, she can quickly take this lap desk, and it has come in handy. I got the lap desk for 60 rand at the thrift store. Quite affordable, because even the cheapest of places like this is usually 180. Like I look around, I check my prices, because I need to know my prices, that even when I go to the thrift store, do I know that this is really a good deal? But typically the thrift store this is one thrift store, by the way. Typically the thrift store that I go to, they usually have the best deals. With them, like, the prices are really good. But this Let Us Play, it's a board game. It's actually a food fun matching and memory bingo, so you can hear all the moving parts, and then it's got all the pieces in there. So for me with the games, I like thrifting games versus buying new, because for one, you know, kids are always rough on their things. So if I thrifted it and I know I can see that they're rough, I don't mind. But versus I go and I buy games from the shops, which they are quite pricey, and then my kids are just not taking good care of them for me, that actually bothers me a lot. So this one is the Monopoly Junior. It's actually one where it's the one with the lemonade stand. My kids love this one. They actually have the original one. You see, they were playing with it, didn't pack it up, didn't tidy it up nicely. But their games, their responsibility. So I don't mess up with the games as long as I know it's closed and they put the games where the games need to be. For me, that's enough. And then I got this from a 3-year-old. It's actually 250 wooden blocks. So this one is just basically for creating different things. And this, the price is on top, it was 35 Rand. So I think for this Monopoly I got for 30. And then the Let's Play Bingo I got for 25. And then I also got How to Manage Your Money, the Christian Financial Concepts series, Biblical Counsel on Personal Finance. So this one is something that I'm doing with my teenager. She's in grade 9, and she's now able to make money herself because she learned a skill. Now she's monetizing her skill and she's making money. So this, I'm teaching her biblical principles on how to manage her money. Well, that's part of education. That's what a true education entails. And then I got this English handbook and study guide. This is actually from senior primary to matric. I love this. This one is very good referencing for me. Sometimes just looking at explaining abbreviations, punctuations. It's got everything that you would think of that you would need in English. So I reference this a lot. And then also for my teenager, I got this Entrepreneurship from Creativity. This is what I want to teach my kids. This is what I teach them, is for them to harness their creativity and become entrepreneurs using their own creativity, because basically that's also what I do. If you didn't know, I am an author. I'll show my book. I'm an author. I'm a published author, and I wrote a Christian and non-fiction. I will just do a B-roll of the book that I've written, and for me that is this personified, right? Entrepreneurship from creativity to innovation. So for me, I took the gift that God has given me and I was able to write a book by the grace of God. And that book does generate some sort of income. And with that book, it has allowed me to be invited to a numerous speaking engagement as a public speaker. And that's also a way that I get to contribute to building my home economy. So I think that was it. I think I've shown you everything that I thrifted. Remember from the previous thrift haul, I said I think I spend around about 1.5. The thing is that with that thrift store, I don't mind how much I spend really, because for me, you might find that I actually ended up not spending anything on these because I buy a lot of things that I resell. Like some of the stuff that I've gotten from that day, I don't have them because I have sold them. I resell a lot. And that's the reason why I wanted to do this video as well, is to tell you that you know, it's a double-edged sword. Thrifting is a double-edged sword. You can save money and you can make money. So when I see things that I don't need in my homeschool, but I know they are valuable, I sell it to other homeschool moms. Like find communities on Facebook. I have a homeschool group on Facebook that is primarily for reselling. So we sell in that group. It's homeschooling moms, or I don't know if we have dads in there, but it's usually homeschool moms. And then we just resell curriculum, resell books, whatever the case may be. I've sold a lot of curriculum that I got from the thrift store that I didn't want to use, but I've managed to resell that. And with that money, that's why I'm saying this for me ends up being free, because I got other things that I resold, and then my money came back with profit, and I end up also being able to get other things for my children. I actually end up getting their curriculum from money that I used from the profit that I used from reselling. I end up getting them curriculum if I need to buy it. Thank you once again for watching this video right up until the end. And I hope that this video gave you some sort of value and inspiration for you to go check out your local thrift stores and to be an economical homemaker, even as we build our home economy. So thank you so much. Stay blessed. Bye.